And here is Jimmy. Here we go. There we go, mate. Is that nice? Guess where I've been today? I've been to see some of your relatives. Shit, that's better. It was a bit too close. I was holding it up against my chest and I couldn't see what I was doing. But yeah, I've seen some of them babies today and the big guys. And they come home and I see you. And your brother and sister and your mother. And the hedgehog. Both hedgehogs, I should say. Now he's gone for the sandwich first. There is chicken and cheese on his plate as well. Oh, okay, so he's ate some of the chicken and he hasn't finished off all the sandwich. What is going on there? Good boy. Not quite dark yet. It's 10 o'clock. Right, so he didn't want the cheese. Okay, fair enough. You want your chicken then, mate? Ready? 1. Thanks. 2. Come on then, Jim. There's 2 pieces here. Why do they go long ways with it? Oh, it makes my jaw really hurt. They're bigger pieces, so... Got it? No. Thanks again. You waiting for a third one? Are you? Come on then. Yeah. Don't know how you're going to get it in your mouth, but knowing you, you will. Yeah. So I've been sat here thinking about Daphne and her kleptomania that she's got, stealing the bowls and stealing the tray from under Monty last night. That did make me giggle. Poor old Monty just ended up on the deck. It just reminded me of when somebody pulls a tablecloth off of a table and all the knives and forks and crockery and everything stays in situ. But I did find it really did make me laugh when I first saw it this morning. Hilarious. Anyway, I'm now thinking maybe Daphne doesn't like things too near the wall. So tonight I'm going to move the tray and put it further away from the wall. See if that makes any difference. So I have moved the tray there. So it's away from the wall. There's room all the way around it. We'll see what happens tonight. So ChipChip is next to arrive. She has been over a couple of times and run again. Come on then, my babes. Here we are. And Daphne was out front as well with her, but Daphne has since run off. Come on, my babe. Good girl. Well done, my baby girl. Yeah, it's only me. Let's put a couple of pieces of chicken out as well, shall we? And you've got a choice. So where did Daphne go? Do we know? Or don't we know? It's okay. Well done. off she goes. Pip arrives, sniffs all the chicken, wanders about, and he leaves again. Jimmy then comes back, sniffs that first piece of chicken, goes over and has a sniff of the tray, sniffs another piece of chicken, and then comes back to the first piece of chicken before running off with it. Pip has come back and Peggy has arrived. She's over by the tray. He wanders backwards and forwards a few times. I have sped this part up though. We've seen Pip on the bottom camera and Jimmy came back as well. I thought I'd come out and get a video of Peggy here. I say it's Peggy, it could be Monty. I think it's Peggy. Looks slightly smaller than the other one. No doubt we'll capture them both on the overnight camera, unless Monty's had enough because of Daphne last night, bless him. But it was funny. Yeah, certainly tucking in there. So happy days. Anyway, I'll leave her to eat on her own in peace. Jimmy is then back again. He goes round and sniffs some of the chicken. And takes off with 2 pieces. Monty then arrives to the left-hand side of the screen here. And Jimmy is back too. He has a sniff of some of the chicken. Daphne is out in the street. Monty needs to have a pee. Go on. Thank you. He then comes back in, grabs a piece of chicken. Daphne comes over. And Jimmy decides to run off with just the 1 piece and he goes over the wall. Daphne then picks up 1 piece of chicken and then she waits to find another one. There she goes. And off she goes too. Jimmy is back again. And he eats the food that's on the ground, as at that stage there is no more chicken out there. Daphne has come back again and she, like Jimmy, decides to eat some of the food that's on the ground. I have sped this up a little bit. But she certainly eats quite a bit, which is nice to see, without her keep running backwards and forwards. She decides to leave, then she looks back, changes her mind and thinks, no, I will go back. And back she comes, a couple of pieces in her mouth. And off she goes again. So Jimmy has come back. I was just putting chicken out, I was in the process of doing that, as I'm heading to bed in a minute. You've got plenty to choose from, mate. How many are you going to take? 2? No, he says, I think I'll have 3. Or should I have 4? No, 3 will do, he says. I haven't even gone in and look who's back. This is why I don't like to put all the chicken out in one go, because we know who's going to take it all. This little fella here. Right, have a little break now, Jimmy. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow, yeah? So I haven't even had chance to go in yet, and Jimmy is back. Jim? Yeah? He's literally had all the chicken tonight. Apart from Daphne did get 2 pieces. Pip and Chip have each had 1. So it's just coming up to midnight, and tonight we have seen Jimmy and... Come on, who have we seen? You know. Right, we've seen Jimmy, ChipChip, Pip and Daphne. We've also had visits from Peggy and Monty as well. I just hope poor Monty isn't sat on the tray later on if Daphne tries to take the tray again, but we will see. That will all be caught on the overnight camera. Anyway, that's enough from me now. I'm going to bed. So this is the last video of the night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.